Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day I help guide you through this crazy cryptocurrency revolution and hopefully help you guys make more money on investing in cryptocurrency. Hey, guys, 2018 is going to be a fantastic and very, very strong year for cryptocurrencies, and in particular for privacy coins, for altcoins that have some element of privacy baked into their technology. So today, guys, I want to talk about my top picks for 2018 specific to privacy coins. So what are my top privacy coin picks for 2018? That's what I want to dig into today in this episode. So hey, guys, let's jump right into it. And my first recommendation that I want to make is really the king of privacy coins, right? The king of kings, the king of privacy coins. If Bitcoin is the king of all cryptocurrency, then Monero is the king of privacy coins. Monero, I did a review on Monero. I've talked about Monero in the past, and I think Monero, although it's been around for a while, although the price is a little bit higher than some of the other privacy coins, I think it has the most potential in the privacy coin space, if you will, because it's the most established. Long term, I don't know. It may be unseated by another privacy coin, but I think right now Monero in 2018 has huge potential. Right now, Monero is sitting on CoinMarketCap at number 13. It has a $5 billion market cap. It's at a price point of $316 with a supply of 15 million. So you can see that the actual supply of Monero is actually quite low, which makes it attractive to me and makes the price point higher, right? And interestingly, Dash, which is another form of a privacy coin, has about half the supply as Monero. And look, it's about twice the cost of Monero itself, a little bit more actually. So this even actually gives me a little more validation that even the market cap on Monero should and can be a little bit higher. The reason I'm bullish on Monero is because it's been tried and true. It's been around for quite some time now. It's been heavily adopted on the dark web and in the dark net. If you go to the dark web using a Tor browser, you're really going to only see acceptance of Monero and Monero type of transactions in the cryptocurrency space on the dark web, really in Monero. Everybody is moving to Monero on the dark web. They're moving away from Bitcoin, away from any other type of cryptocurrency, specifically to Monero because it is such a strong privacy coin. We talked about this before, so I won't jump in too deep, but this is what makes Monero so powerful. It's untraceable, it's unlinkable, it's secure, it's private, and it's analysis resistant, meaning that authorities cannot track how you have been using your Monero coins, where you've spent them, what you've purchased, who you sent transactions or received transactions from. Those kind of things cannot be tracked with Monero. It is essentially bulletproof when it comes to a privacy coin, and that is why I think Monero is going to rise in 2018. I think it has a lot of room to rise. Right now, it's sitting at $316. The high this last year was $450 approximately. And it's slowly, been recovering from the recent dips we've had. It's sitting kind of mid-level of where it has been sitting for the last probably 2 months approximately. And I think that this year will be a telling year for Monero. Gives me a lot of strength and reassurance that it's been used in the dark web and that it's almost exclusively used in the dark web. It means that it's gaining adoption. It means that it's being scaled. It means that the technical challenges or potential technical challenges that one may see with Monero have been ironed out. They're being ironed out now because it's been used so much on the dark web. So that's why it's established, just like Bitcoin. So I think that's why Monero is going to rise in 2018. Zcash, another favorite on the privacy coins. I'm a little bit mixed on Zcash, but I think Zcash has a very, very strong market presence. If we go over to CoinMarketCap and let's just search for Zcash right here, it's number 26 on CoinMarketCap with a valuation of about 1.5 billion in market cap, valuation of $448. The reason that Zcash is so attractive to me is because look at this supply. The supply is very, very, very low. It's around 3 million, which is essentially half of what Monero and Dash are. If we look back at what Monero is, there's a supply of 15 million. Dash, there's a supply of 7 million. Well, for Zcash, there's a supply of 3 million and the price is $448. I think there's a lot of room to grow there, especially when you're comparing it to Dash and Monero. I think the price is actually quite low for the supply that it has. So the market cap overall is quite low. I think it should be double what it is right now. And I think there's going to be a lot of room for Zcash to grow in the future. Zcash, essentially it's a privacy coin. It's a privacy layer that's built on top of the Bitcoin core blockchain. If you just read it here, Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies expose your entire payment history to public. Zcash is the first open, permissionless cryptocurrency that can fully protect the privacy and transactions using zero-knowledge cryptography. So they were the first to market in terms of a true privacy coin. The thing I don't like about Zcash is that it's a layer, a centralized layer built on top of the Bitcoin core blockchain. So it's not necessarily 100% decentralized because there is a centralized layer on top. But I'm bullish because it already has widespread adoption. It's already been tried and true in the market. It's been around for some time. It's got a very, very low supply, which makes the actual tokens themselves much more valuable over time, and that will only increase, right? It's fungible. It has the ability to enable new applications to use it, and it upholds your confidentiality. So the last thing I'll read about about Zcash is that the scientists, advisors, and engineers of Zcash developed and launched the Zcash protocol. This includes all of the authors of the Zero Cash protocol, most of the creators of Zero Coin protocol, and leading researchers of Zsnarks themselves. So guys, let's just take a quick look at Zcash on the charts. And one thing I noticed about Zcash is that it has consistently risen, over time. It drops hard, yes, but it has consistently bounced back. We have a drop here, boom, go back. We have a drop here, boom, go back. We have a rise, and then another drop here, and it's slowly going to make its work back up. I mean, this is essentially identical to what's going to happen over here. You see a drop, you see a lag for a while, then you see a bump, then you see a drop, a little bit of a lag for a while, you see a drop, you see a lag. Pretty soon, we're going to see a big spike up like you see over here, which is why I am bullish on Zcash in 2018. Do not take your eyes off of this one, guys. All right, next one, Verge. I am very bullish on Verge because it is one of the most popular, most hyped, most well-marketed cryptocurrencies and altcoins in existence, right? If you look at any type of sentiment data, you look at any type of traffic, Google traffic data, trending data, Verge is coming out on top consistently over time. Their web traffic is the highest. They have the most positive social mentions. They have the most positive mentions in forums, the most engagement on all of social media, whether it's Facebook, aside from Bitcoin, of course, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit, on all these different forums. They're very, very popular. And Verge is a secure and anonymous cryptocurrency built with a focus on privacy. Again, I've gone through this in more detail in previous videos, but essentially what Verge is doing, let's just jump right to it so you guys know exactly what Verge is actually doing here. And I'm going to jump to it. Okay, not only is Verge a very powerful privacy coin, but you have the ability to turn the privacy functionality on or off. You can make your transactions private, or you can make them, fully knowing who you are, right? You can turn it on and off. That's what I like about Verge. It's completely ready for mass adoption. The protocol was released. It was well received recently. It's decentralized, right? Like anything else. But look at the price point. So let's just go quickly to CoinMarketCap. Verge is sitting right behind Zcash on the CoinMarketCap at number 27. It's got a $1.3 billion market cap. It's got a huge supply of coins. 14 billion, which is quite large. But the price is 9 cents, guys. 9 cents is, very, very, very low for any cryptocurrency. Definitely given that the supply is pretty high, I would expect the price, of the coin to be a bit lower. But 9 cents is just ridiculous. It's very, very low in my opinion. And if we go over to Coinigy, over here, you can see I actually sold some right here right before the dip. But you can see that it's gone all the way up to 24 cents, 25 cents, and now it's back sitting down about 9. When this corrects itself, it's going to be hovering at least double at what it is now, at least at 15, 16, 17, 18 cents, right? And that's kind of a no-brainer. That definitely will happen in 2018. I don't know if it's going to happen next month or in a couple of months, but it will definitely happen. There's way too much demand, way too much popularity, way too much hype around Verge to let this just kind of fizzle out. I mean, it's definitely going to go at least a bit higher. I'm not prophesying. I mean, I'm just looking at the dynamics of really the marketing and social sphere around Verge. The hype is so strong that there's no way this won't be pushed up just purely by speculators, not even talking about the technology itself. So that's why I'm bullish on Verge in 2018. I have a couple more that I want to review with you. The next one I'm bullish on in 2018 is Deep Onion. Really excited about Deep Onion because Deep Onion is using the Tor network. So if you remember a video I made, I talked about how Napster was kind of the first to the peer-to-peer music scene. Then Napster, it was a centralized company, centralized technology. Eventually, the governments shut down Napster. And what was invented after that? There was Nutella. And then eventually, there was something called BitTorrent that was invented after Napster, which was essentially a decentralized version of Napster with more capabilities. That's essentially what Deep Onion is, but for money, for cryptocurrency. So they're essentially leveraging the Tor network. They're building a privacy cryptocurrency on top of the Tor network, and they're utilizing it to make it 100% untraceable, 100% decentralized and distributed, just like the BitTorrent network is today, just like the Tor browser is today. Anything on the dark net will use something similar to this type of technology. I think it's got a ways to go to get some traction, but I do think that it's already gained quite a bit of traction. And everywhere I turn in social media, in the forums, on Reddit, on wherever, in any type of trending and search analysis, Deep Onion pops up again and again and again and again. And the reason it's very cool is that it uses layers of technology, layers of anonymity as it's making transactions to protect users' identities, to protect the transactions, to make it completely and 100% anonymous and untraceable to third parties, to governments, to regulators, so forth and so on. So I think you're going to see a lot more adoption of Onion. If you go over to CoinMarketCap, we don't even actually see Onion on here yet. I thought it was listed, but it's not listed quite yet. The price point of Onion is about $9.48. And actually, funny story, yesterday I tried to record this video unsuccessfully, and the price was about $8. So I think the price is already going up, and I need to hurry up and get in on some onions for me. So here, yep, I was right. I should have actually bought this yesterday. I didn't, and I wish I did. Let me look at the quick stochastics. Again, doing some live analysis here with you guys on. Ooh, yeah, this one's ripe. This one is ripe to go up, and I could just tell by the trend. It's completely up. You know what I mean? You could see this trend. It's just, oops, you could see this trend. It's completely going up. Not all the cryptocurrencies are doing this now, given the downturn that we've seen. So this is actually a really promising sign for me as well. A lot of support right in here. And I think $9 is undervalued. I think that Onion is going to go up just purely based on the technology itself. There's strong technology behind it. I think you're going to see recovery up to these levels up here, to the 1.3s from these 8s. I am probably going to go buy some of this after this video because I do think that there is significant potential to Deep Onion. If you don't believe me, go to the Deep Onion website, start reading about it, and you're going to see it. Go search the net. You're going to see Deep Onion popping up all over the place, not only because of the technology itself, but because people just have faith in this. They have faith in this type of technology. Tor is not a new technology. You know, the Tor network is not new. People have faith in it. People have used it. Hackers have used it. Technologists have used it, and they love it. They keep using it, right? That's why I'm bullish on Deep Onion in 2018. I'll probably do an individual review of Deep Onion at a later time, but I wanted to just give you at least my initial thoughts on it. Next, the next privacy coin, and there's two more, guys, so bear with me, but there's two more. The next one is Pivx. Why do I like Pivx? There's many reasons. First, let's jump over. So Pivx is relatively new. It's got a very strong community behind it. It's, again, built for privacy, built for security, and private transactions. Let's go down and give you some good quick nuggets of Pivx. Give me one sec. Let's go over to okay, here we go. So Pivx is private instant verified transaction, a transactional security and privacy focused based decentralized open source cryptocurrency. It launched February 1st, 2016, so it is about 2 years old. They're trying to build out their platform. And the reason why I like this is because there's many aspects of Pivx that I think are going to be adopted in the future. Okay, so here's what I wanted to get, guys. This is the main reason why I like Pivx, is their zero coin protocol technology. It's not a coin that's been built on top of Bitcoin Core like Zcash and like some of these others. It is a completely new protocol that they developed themselves. Zero coin, and let's just read this a little bit. Zero coin has been implemented by Pivx, is a protocol that does what Bitcoin cannot do. Zero Coin provides full privacy to the users of Pivx. The Pivx implementation of the Zero Coin protocol converts publicly viewable PIV into anonymous PIV, dubbed by the Pivx team as Zero Coin PIV or ZPIV for short. When a user wishes to spend, that is to send a transaction from A to B, the ZPIV appear in the receiver's wallet as a regular PIV without any history of where that PIV originated from. So there's no way to track where transactions came from because of these layering technologies that Pivx uses. This is the main reason why I like Pivx and why I think it has a lot of potential in 2018. A little bit more of a gamble because the technology needs to be proven out. It needs to be developed a little bit further. It needs to get a little bit more widespread adoption. But I think the main reason is for the technology itself. People love this type of technology, and not only is it a coin, but it's essentially enabling, applications to be built around this technology, something that others can't necessarily do because they're ultimately built on the blockchain core technology, right? That's what I like about Pivx. That's why I think it's going to rise. If you look at Pivx coin market cap, it's number 51 at a market cap of 582 million. It's got a supply of 55 million, so not an incredibly large supply, and a price point at $10. I think there's a lot of room for that to go up. Recently, it's been pumped all the way up to, let's see, about the 14s relative to Bitcoin. Now it's down to 9. And you can see that it has not even fallen back to its base levels of 8. So already there's some support, a lot of support actually right here. I see this downward trend coming, but I think this downward trend is coming to an end. We'll see shortly if this continues to go a little bit sideways and not down. You'll see that there's support gaining right here, and then from here it's really just all the way up. It's just a matter of time of how long it's going to take. So that's why I am bullish on Pivx in 2018. The next one and the last one I'm going to talk about on this video is a pretty interesting technology. And the reason I'm bullish on this, it's Particle. Particle is a relatively new platform. The reason I'm very bullish on Particle is because it's a platform. It's not an individual coin. It's not a token. It hasn't been built on top of any other cryptocurrency blockchain. I'm sorry, it has been built on the blockchain, but it's a platform that's being built to facilitate privacy in e-commerce type of environments. If we go look at their website on Particle here, let's just read quickly. Particle is a privacy and security on the blockchain, featuring private currency framework for apps, messaging, and self-governance for disrupting e-commerce. So they're essentially trying to disrupt the e-commerce space by allowing anonymous transactions and allow apps to be built with this anonymous functionality in the e-commerce space. So think of an Amazon that can use privacy technology so that nobody knows who you are on Amazon. Nobody knows what you're buying and selling on Amazon. Nobody knows, all of that information about you like Amazon does. That's what Particle is trying to enable. They're trying to enable a framework, a foundational framework for others to build technologies like e-commerce stores, like messaging apps and so forth on top of the Particle platform, so that they are anonymous in nature, right? From the very beginning, from the core. Another reason I like Particle is because recently they added Charlie Shrem to their board of advisors. He's now part and has a stake in this company. If you don't know who Charlie Shrem is, he's one of the early adopters and founders of Bitcoin, or not founders, but enthusiasts of Bitcoin. He really was the one with Eric Voorhees that really launched business for Bitcoin before he had to go to the prison for some fraud. I have faith in him, and I have faith that this platform, will develop as they say. This is one other thing that I want to read here. Confidential transactions. Particle is the first decentralized app built on Bitcoin with confidential transactions. Confidential transaction keeps the amounts transferred visible only to participants in the transaction and those they designate, while they still guarantee no more coins can be spent than are available in a cryptographic way. So you can choose and designate who you want or not want to actually see the transactions that you make on the Particle network, on the Particle platform, guys. Let's see what else. Those are the main reasons here. It's a platform, a privacy platform by design. This is the main reason I like it. The native marketplace, currency tokens, and suite are encrypted. Encrypted communication tools offer unfettered access between buyers and sellers worldwide or just down the street. Our privacy tools allow two parties to interact in complete anonymity without the need for third parties. This is huge, and this is why I love Particle. So Particle is relatively new. I don't even think it's on. Oh, it is. It's number 80 on CoinMarketCap, so it's already kind of rising up through the ranks. It has a price point of $39, a market cap currently of 345, almost 346 billion. A supply, a very limited supply, if you will, of 8 million. Sorry, yeah, 8 million, almost 9 million, guys. So that's actually, very interesting to look at, because look at this. Particle has a supply of let's just call it 9 million, right? And a price point of $39 or market cap of 345. Compared to Zcash, Zcash has a supply of 3. Actually, let's compare it with, let's see. Not Zcash, but probably Dash right here. Zcash. Let's see, what's Monero? I just want to show you something real quick here. Okay, let's just compare it to Monero and Dash. So Dash has a supply of 7, almost 8 million, and the price point of almost $800, right? Contrast that with Particle. Let me go back there real quick. Has just a slightly larger supply of almost 9, so only 2 million in supply, higher than Monero, but the price point is dramatically lower. It's at about $39, where Monero is about $315. And you can look at Dash very similarly. So I think Particle is poised to explode simply by the dynamics of supply and demand, honestly. Not even talking about the technology, and I actually just kind of realized that right now myself. It's recently up 42%, and I see why. If we go over to Bittrex and see Particle, and it recently rose. I missed this jump, and everybody else missed this jump too. Dang, I knew this was coming, guys. I should have bought this yesterday, but anyway, I still have a tremendous faith for Particle in 2018 because of everything I just showed you. And this is kind of proof in the pudding that, everything else is declining and Particle is going up in value. So watch this one closely, guys. The next dip, I would buy the next dip on this one if you guys can get in. So that is definitely another recommendation I have for 2018. I'm eyeing this one very, very hard for when it dips down a bit. I'm definitely going to make a position on this one. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys understand why I'm choosing privacy coins for 2018. I'm not choosing only privacy coins, but definitely want to choose privacy coins because I think they have tremendous, tremendous potential. Again, I'm Dan from Cryptocamacho.com. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Would love to know your thoughts about these picks, and I'd love to know if you guys agree with me or disagree on these picks. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.